videos making another grazing box. Got one more to make. Gonna be longer, and all the grazing boxes will be finished. If you can see, they're standing on top eating a piece of cantaloupe, immature cantaloupe. They can't go ahead and ripen because it's too cold. So they're busy picking at that. But they standing on top of the grazing boxes. It's got wheat berries planted in that one. We're hoping they grow and look good and do good for the girls. He salvaged some old nails from some wood that was having to be burned. Miguel got the hardware cloth in, and he's reinforcing this gate a little bit more before we get it painted. There was some places small animals, predators could get in. And he's trying to cover every place they could get in. So this should do it. Then we'll get it painted. And then we're gonna work on the hardware cloth and put up a security light. Be back shortly. Okay, Miguel's got his hardware cloth cut, and now he's gonna have to divide it in half, 12 and 12, and one of his boxes is 36 inches and the other one is 48. So he'll have those cut shortly, and then he'll be able to add them to the top of his boxes that he already has made. And then we'll be putting up this security light. The bulbs came in today. All right, Miguel's got the 48-inch box out here. He's putting the hardware cloth on it. And he said, be sure to let y'all know that he tried to get staples for the past 3 months and have not been able to find staples. So he's using these nails with this plastic.
I don't know what the staples look like.
So that'll hold the hardware cloth on. All right, so when he gets the other one done, he'll be back shortly with his little talk.
Hello, my friend. I hope you do this fine. I just finished the order to raise boxes that I've been working on and off. And they're small, but I've been doing other projects that you probably gonna see on the next 2 or 3 videos. But what it look like. I can make it more big because there's not too much space in this area, and right between this and the chicken coop we have to have space to come in and out. But that's what one looks like. We put it right here, right beside the other ones here. I built before that way. We put this one right there, and this one down here. It take me longer with these boxes because we had to stop one time for this to get a hardware cloth, and you have to wait and wait and wait. Then we run out of staples, and we go back to the store. I got Lowe's, Home Depot, any other hardware stores around here, and now they don't have staples. You see, I even go to Hardware Freight. They might be having staples down there, and they tell us, well, we sell you the new nail gun. I said, but what I need a nail gun when they don't have the staples? I don't need a nail gun or staple gun to look at it. I said, what I need is staples. I said, I got staple gun different size. I even show the number, the size. They said, well, we don't have it, not that way. We call you when we get. I said, how long you think that takes? He said, maybe 2 or 3 months. So that's the reason I put, you see all these roof nails, I think this nails they put on the roof, on the paper, before they put the shingles on. We lucky we have some over there. Sometimes we find something like this in the flea market and we just buy and keep it in the garage. We got this one for like more than 5 years and we finally use it in here. But one way or another, we make the things work. And the chickens are curious, see what's on their boxes. They always try to dig, but they can't dig because their hardware claws, they not let them dig. So when the stuff the seeds we put it down here, we planted brassicas. Everything grows in the winter time. When they're coming up, that is going to come up on the hose of the fence. So that's where the chickens are going to eat it right there. Then when you raise animals, you always got something to do. I learned that when I was a kid. We raise pigs, we raise chickens, we raise turkeys. And always we have to do our work. We have to get up 5 o'clock in the morning every day. And my wife and I is working on the gate. We put another piece of wood on the outside side, rather where the chickens are. But no, on this side we put one, probably same size as that one on the bottom, but outside. And one and the post goes up, probably to right there. This to make sure that you coming in, the gate don't stay open. These chickens, they love being outside. Every time my wife comes or I come outside for any reason, go feed the dogs or do something or work on the yard, they all power down here. Or they've been walking down here like this one. Hey, you see any green stuff down here? That's because I poured grass from the yard. and put it down here so they got something green to eat. We put a mint, spearmint right there, and that pour 'em out every one. That stick. And my wife got a little bit of paint left. It's not really real green, but she's trying to use whatever we have down here. So we don't have to buy anytime. That's all lights we're gonna put them in. All right, we back. Unhook this light down here. Hope I'm put it straight. Probably have to tighten a little bit this one. But I hope it works. Alright guys, we're back. You can see we've been working on the
Grazing boxes
grazing boxes.
and the security light.
That takes us a little bit longer than usual because we can find staples to do fast. I got a staple gun, 2 of them, but I don't have staples. I run out of staples.
And they're not in the stores.
Say I had to wait 3 months, so I had to do it by hand with a little I think the kind of nails they use it on to put the paper before they put the shingles.
Yeah, tar paper, yeah.
That's what it takes longer. Because for me to hold it with my left hand, I have to hold it like this and put a nail and have to wash it so I don't hit my fingers with a hammer. But we get it done.
And the security light you put up, it was never used. It's been in a box for years. You got it off of one of your jobs, and and we had to order bulbs for it, but you know the bulbs cost more than the whole light together, so we had to order some. We ordered some LED cheaper lights. They were like 2 for $13. So we're gonna see how that works. So he said he would come back and let y'all see what it looks like at nighttime with the light on. But he just wanted to finish up his video so y'all would know that he had finished the grazing boxes, finished one of his projects.
I hope you like watching our videos, and if you do, please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you know next time we put a new video. Like I was saying other videos before, you follow me for a while. Some of my subscribers, they know what I've gone through, and kind of past 2 videos. I think I got one video right there from a few days ago about what I had to go through the 4 months I spent in a hospital.
Yeah, first it was meningitis, and then it was replacement of the heart valve, open heart surgery, and then after that it was a stroke in February 19th, 2021, and then in March there was a brain bleed because he was on so much blood thinners. He was on warfarin, heparin, and 4 baby aspirins a day, so therefore it caused a brain bleed. Had to have brain surgery. Then after that, they were supposed to take his gallbladder out, but they left that hanging in there like 7 months with 2 bags draining all the poisons from his body. And one of them was because they went to put dye into his gallbladder and actually exploded his gallbladder, putting that bile and infection all through the in his insides. And then he had to wear those bags and flush bags twice a day, and on antibiotics so much, and then went to the hospital to have the gallbladder taken out. And when he did that, the doctor said he'd be in there about 4 days. He'd be there 2 days before surgery, 2 days after surgery, but that turned into 4 solid months on a ventilator, on paralytic drugs, sedated. He lost 75 pounds. He didn't know where he was for 4 whole months. And so now we're just thanking God that he came through all this, and it was all in God's hands. But thank God he's here.
Yeah. Yesterday there was my birthday. Last year on my birthday, I was still in a hospital.
Yes, there's pictures on your video that shows you were getting balloons from our neighbor Cat, and you did not even know it was your birthday.
No. But I thank God every day, and I keep pray for me and for everybody being sick, because I know when I was in that situation, there was a lot of people praying for me. And not only pray because that, I pray because I've been raised that way. Pray for even if even if something wrong to you. I've been raised that if somebody hurts you, you're not supposed to hurt them back.
Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord.
All we can do is pray for that person to realize they do something wrong, change their mind, change their attitude. And you pray and keep praying, and one day the God gonna answer. You gonna have answer from God for all your prayers. And I see every time when I wake up in the hospital, the first time I hear a doctor come and say that it's not possible that I wake up, because they already know that I'm gonna die in the hospital. That's what I told my family. They need all my family get together, and
Yeah, they called and said you had 4 hours to live to get everybody together. But God showed them.
and the weird part that every time it's going on in the hospital, I have a dream. Why they keep me like that? And my wife don't want to tell me when I still in the hospital. She told me she gonna tell me after I got out of the hospital. Then I told my wife what I dreaming. It was a long dream. And she said that I probably don't this dream, that I probably hear I hear the nurses or the doctors talking about it. Because exactly the way I dream all that stuff, that's exactly what my wife told me. I dreamed that they want to harvest all the organs from my body, make my wife or like my brothers or anybody I have around here sign the paperwork. They even told my wife if she can sign the paperwork, they FaceTime her and let her watch me die. That's exactly what they tell her. And she refused to sign the paperwork. And here I am. I thank God for she don't do that. Well, after that, they offer to bring my family from the country I born.
Mexico.
Yeah. I thank God. And I tell my mama, I say, I thank God that these plans don't come and through like they wanted to. Because if they give my mom down here, she don't speak English. And my brothers don't speak English. They understand little English. But if you have a conversation, long conversation, they get confused. I do have a little problem. I don't speak perfect English because I mean, hear a lot of people tell me they don't understand what I try to say. But I'll repeat it again and again. And they say, oh, okay, I understand now. Well, my purpose to tell you part of the story is to, if I believe if I share it with more people, the one thing that I really want to say, do not leave you, if you have like brother, sister, mom or daddy in the hospital, do not leave by yourself in the hospital. Because what I think when I was there, nobody checking on me. Nobody come and visit me because they don't let nobody get in the hospital. But I can still hear my wife every day. See, I don't know what happened around me, but I hear her voice every day. She says she call me every night and tell me what person come and help her in the yard, what they're doing. And yeah, I remember she told me, yeah, we changed this, or we trimming these plants, or we put plants from this flower bed. I remember her voice. She talks to me every day, even if I don't able to answer or even look at her, but I hear her voice. That's when I wake up and ask her, do you call me every day? Say yes. I said, because I dreamer. I dream that only the portion that I dream about it, the person that helps her on my dream, there's some young kid like 14 years old. And she told me, maybe you can train this person. I know the name of the person come and help it, but I don't never ask permission if I say his name on the video. So if I don't have permission, I don't mention their names. I think that's the right thing to do. Come on, she give me 5. Give me 5. Give me 5. Give me 5. What I hope you enjoyed watching our videos again. I appreciate you watching, and maybe the more videos I do, that I tell you a little bit more about my story. And I also that kind of person that if somebody needs my help and I was able to help, I do help them. Because I've been raised that way. My grandpa taught me. If somebody else, somebody else need your help real bad, this go ahead and help, because maybe next day you're gonna need their help. And he always right, because I have a neighbor that have been taking me to the hospital when I need it. And one of my neighbors take me to the older doctor's appointment and go checking on me in the hospital. And I really appreciate that, and thank God that he put these people on my life to helping me when I really needed that help. Because I can find no other people to do something for me. Well, thanks for watching. video. God bless every one of you guys, and I hope to see you on the next video. Bye.
Miguel picked up all of the clippings, and now he's got a bonfire from the clippings. And his girls are right by his side, as usual. Thank you guys for watching.